A man who thinks he's a monkey or a monkey who thinks he's a man? Who can really tell? Who's really to say? Who's to cast the aspersions on a monkey? If a monkey drives a car, is that monkey not able to get a pension? These hard-hitting questions and more on tonight's Hack the Dino. Oh, we've already done... Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. It's me, Ben Rosenthal, your number one news investigator person, as I dive deep into the world of monkeys. I'm joined by number one cryptologist, Floppy Starrick.
Oh, no, I'm not. See, I've got glasses. I'm not Floppy.
You're not?
No, I am Kent Clark. Kent Clark.
You are a Kent.
I'm Kent Clark.
I often say that. All right.
Kent Clark, that's my name.
Calm down, Kent. Brayden's also here.
Hello. Oh, sorry. The line about the monkeys, will they get a pension thing, that got me so good.
Why?
I don't know. It just came out of nowhere, and I just wasn't expecting it. And it tickled my funny bone.
Who would have thought that I come up with some rambling bollocks? But this is Hack the Dino Gaming Cast, where we bring you the past, present, and future of video games, news, previews, and discussions, and a whole lot of tit. That's right, Floppy, get them out.
Just one?
No, there's a whole lot, so obviously both.
Both tits?
Both tits.
Tit.
No nipples, though. Hope you got your tassels on. For the podcast listeners, which you're probably listening to over on any podcast app, which you can do as well if you're watching, but don't have ears at the moment. If your ears ran away, then blame the monkeys. That's right. The monkeys are the problem. They're trying to replace us. Well, this is getting really bad. I'm not going down that track.
Yeah, I was wondering how long that was going to take.
It was going real slippery there.
It was unraveling.
Can I bring it back? You ready?
No, please no.
Over on Early Plug, Millennial Movie Talk, movie, TV show, wrestling podcast that my mates and I do, we have been obsessed with the Planet of the Apes franchise.
Oh,
How good is it? Wait, hang on.
I've watched the original.
Whew, thank you.
I've watched the original, but I watched it like yonks ago. Rewatching it today, holy shit, what a movie.
It's amazing, isn't it?
First half of 2, man, they redo the first film really quickly, hey.
Yes, they do.
And then they go off the rails.
Correctly.
End of 2, mind-blowing. Third film, so good. So good.
Fourth?
I haven't watched the fourth one yet. I'm about to.
So, are you going to delve into the 1976 TV series?
I just discovered that was a thing that existed, and I'm pretty sure that Alex and Chris are going to jump into the TV series as well.
Well, I own it.
Oh my god, of course.
So, on hard copy, if you require.
There you go. I will let you know if they
Physical
cannot
media.
scrounge
Physical
it.
media, and I'm a guy who has stuff.
Hell yeah. If he's got stuff.
And things.
and
two of them with
tits.
tassels.
Yeah, come on. Get 'em out. Anyway, we've got the A team on tonight. It was the
Sorry, other guys. Sorry, Anto.
Zach, of course, is off doing lifting heavy things like Zach likes to do, and Anto is working.
He is stupid work.
Last week I tried to say it was the ABZ, trying to make the A2Z team, but it didn't work. So I was trying to capture that glory and make it better, but all I did was make it a hole. That's right. Hack the Dino's a Gloria hole. Brayden.
Do I really have to follow that up?
No, I'm not going to say that.
Oh.
Brayden, you ventured to a local production.
Oh, I certainly did. After ages of wanting to get around to a show, Ben was kind enough to help myself and Alex, co-host of Millennial Movie Talk, 2 plugs. Whew, get ready. To Riot City Wrestling. And my God, did we have a great night.
Yeah?
Oh my God, such a good show.
I would love
Absolutely
to have
loved
been
it.
there.
Oh, it was great. There was a spear off the ramp through a table.
Mm-hmm.
Like a spear?
Oh no, no, not like a throwing spear.
Oh, like someone speared someone.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
cool.
awesome.
Not with a stick with a sharp
Oh
pointy
my
end.
God! And I tell you what, like watching wrestling, you're like, damn, I bet chops like hurt. And then you're in the room and you're like,
And you hear it.
holy shit, that slap.
I'd
Yep.
love to get to it. I want to get to a show at some point. I was
can't
invited to saying that I was invited. I just
Can't
couldn't go.
recommend it enough. Very, very good.
And I was performing on the night. Hey, Brayden.
Yeah.
When I came out the first time with Mr. Basso
Yeah.
and with Dean Brady, did you see how I was carrying that bottle of water?
Yes.
How are you carrying that bottle of water, Ben?
Like it was a bottle of expensive champagne.
It was
I
very funny.
I had one hand behind my hat and I had it just holding there Like it was this
Like a
holy
waiter?
object. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was Chris
it was-
Vasso's water.
It was very
And I
Why-
was just following him down.
That
Because-
match as well. Holy shit, that match was nuts.
It was, wasn't it?
Oh, it was an 8-man tag match.
Yep.
And oh my god, it was great.
I decided just as we were going out, I just went, I'm going to hold your water like this. And he went, yeah, all right. And that's it. That's as much thought went into it, and that's as much thought. You do things to pop other people. And I knew Brayden and Alex were out there. I thought, oh, we'll see if this gets anything out of them.
Yeah.
It didn't. And then right at the end, I spotted them and goaded them.
Goated?
Because
Yeah.
the end was a big twist moment where
told you, didn't I?
Everyone got fired up, which was great fun. And you
excited.
did. You hyped it up, and I was like, "What's going to happen?" And then he came out, and we were confused for a second. And then we put the pieces together of, this is our first RCW show. We got the story, and oh man, great fun. Just getting to boo and yell at Ben and things. Oh, it was great fun.
And
How is that any different to when you
Yeah, I
Hack
was
the
gonna
Dino tonight? Hang on, can you please carry this weirdly and we can boo and yell at you?
Yeah.
I went
There
like
it
this.
is.
Boo!
Oh, it was great fun.
And I just ignore people.
It was very, very...
It was a very good time. I highly recommend
Was
it.
David Arquette there?
I think. Holy shit, that's so good.
Oh, what have you been doing?
Probs.
Floppy?
What have I been doing? I had some time off from Dino, and I took the opportunity to go to a Radical Rewind night.
Oh, yeah. See? So Radical Rewind for those people who
Rewind?
don't-
Sorry, Jonathan
Radical
Ross.
Rewind? Radical Rewind?
Radical Waskity
Floppy?
Wabbits.
What's a Radical Rewind?
Radical Rewind. Oh,
Ah,
no, I...
Shit. Yes.
Is an evening run by a Brett, who's been on the show, who runs Adelaide Comic and Toy Fair.
Yep.
And Davey from Dave's Video Graveyard.
We do need to get Davey on. I keep promising.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we need to get him on.
I'm chatting to Davey. I worked out we have very mutual friends that
Yeah.
he's known for a very long time.
Everyone knows Davey, though.
Yeah. But yeah, so I went along to they have a night where they hire out a cinema, the Odeon at Semaphore, and they play sick retro movies.
Awesome retro movies.
And not just play the retro movies. They put on a whole event where there are market stalls. So King Kaiju was there, Collector World was there, Vicious Video was there. They pre-sell tickets. You get a really cool personal ticket that has a number for a raffle. You even... sorry, Brayden was making things and it distracted me there.
So I'm pretty distracting.
No, that's okay. And then they even put together some like retro trailers from back in the 90s and 80s and things like that. And they're really clever. They work the next film into the trailers.
yeah.
The film that I got to see, though, on the big screen, which is something I never saw when I was a kid, was Terminator 2, and it was epic.
Yep.
It was so freaking epic. To see that chase scene on the motorbikes and truck, and that truck coming off of the bridge and into like the
And the
aqueduct
axle
area.
breaks, and like, there's no way it could have actually driven after that.
Dude, who cares? It looked awesome. It was amazing. So that was one of the things I've been doing. My daughter turned 10
Oh, holy crap.
last weekend.
Wow.
It was amazing. Oh, so my daughter is a massive Taylor Swift fan, right?
So's mine.
Huge Swiftie. I actually tried to get her tickets to the concert for her birthday, but alas, it was impossible, and I can't afford reselling prices.
Yeah, tell me about it.
This is photos from Radical Rewind. There is a photo of me and Ostie in there somewhere.
Ooh.
At
ever
some
fun.
point.
No, I think they
Yeah.
didn't do that one.
I was shooting Ostie in the butt with a
Oh, I
giant
do that
minigun. But yeah, so I couldn't afford Taylor Swift tickets for my daughter Alice. But one of my friends was going to the concert and was really nice enough to pick up a official T-shirt from the merch
Nice.
stand there.
Good work.
And I got to give that to Alice on her birthday and told her the story, and she ugly happy cried.
Oh.
It was so amazing.
I don't think this is a one-up or anything, but just a story. Just a story.
Just a story, go for it.
But my daughter's better than yours.
Let's put it this way: your daughter could definitely beat up mine.
No,
Mine's
Parker.
10.
Parker ended up getting one of Taylor Swift's guitar picks.
That's amazing.
Now she has it in a lanyard on her bedside table.
I would too.
Yeah, pretty
No.
cool.
So that was really cool. I had that. I have managed to fit in some gaming, not as much at the moment, just with busy life, birthdays, things like that. But I have started to play Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. And System Shock, which I started playing today. So Stellar Blade, sci-fi, sort of not super open at the moment.
Why is it as soon as I saw her climbing up a ladder, I just went, what a thrill.
I honestly have no idea.
Darkness. It's like Snake Eater.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that from the What a Thrill line. Sorry. But
fake
it's
fan.
really fluid combat so far. Really cool in interaction with the environment. With you've got a little drone that's following you around.
Her hair sure likes to pass through her arm.
Yes, very very similar combat style. And
She just stabbed that guy in the butt.
Yeah, she did. Very similar combat style and very similar gameplay style to Rise of the Ronin, which I've been playing for the last few months. Mm-hmm. So I actually found it really easy to transition, which was really cool, and I really liked it. It looks beautiful. Like, it is beautiful artwork, everything like that. I love it so much. So I'm very much looking forward to playing more of that. And I also picked up System Shock, the remake. So originally System Shock came... Oh, you can see it down there. Originally System Shock came out in 1994. And it was groundbreaking at the time. It didn't seem to get the praise that things like Wolfenstein and Doom did at the time. And then this was
because there were so many like Doom clones.
There was, but this wasn't a Doom clone. See what they did. This is the guys that made Ultima and Ultima 2.
Right.
So they made something along with like first-person shooter, but they wanted more story, more interactivity. So it's a whole story about this corrupt AI in a sci-fi setting. It is awesome. And they have...
Funny, I can't picture that at all.
They have... Really?
Yeah, corrupt AI.
Corrupt AI. Yeah. So they've remade it, but they've remade it in the fact that it kind of looks like it's still made in the 90s. And I really dig it. I like the artwork. I like the colours that they use.
Man, the 90s were great.
It's a little bit janky, but janky enough to just be kind of nostalgic and not janky to be broken, if that makes sense.
Yep.
I think it's a stylistic choice.
Like the look of this is one of those games where it looks how you remember it.
Yes, but how you remember it is not what it actually looked like.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think they've done a great job. I'm looking forward to doing some of that. I also picked up Paper Mario today, but I haven't played it yet. The 1,000 Year Door, which I've never played the original, even though I do own it now, thanks to Anto.
Brayden,
Hello.
what's going down in Game Town?
What have I been playing? Well, I've been playing a
it's
little game.
What I said.
A little game called Pokemon Fire Red.
Oh, hells yeah!
Oh, wow. Are you playing it on emulator or original hardware?
I busted up the Delta emulator.
How good is it?
Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Look, honestly, that's what I've been doing. It's my it's what I've always wanted from an iPhone, to be able to just play my Game Boy games, flip out my phone and go boop, 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 boop.
Excellent. I can be on the bus to work, listen to a podcast, and play Pokemon all on the same device.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Who is your starter?
It's been good. I went with Squirtle.
Squirtle?
Went with Squirtle because I always, as a kid, would pick Charmander.
Of course.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to actively try and play this game differently than how I would just every other time I would play it.
I've always picked grass type in the 3 Pokemon games I've played.
I purely pick them based on looks.
Same. Like Charmander's the best. This is a Floppy story. Floppy and Ben's story.
Sorry, Brayden.
Sorry, Brayden. No, I'm telling Brayden.
Peace out.
Because I can't remember if Brayden was here when we told this story originally.
Fair.
Are you talking about when I first played Soul Silver?
Yeah, so basically a picture of Machop came up. So Floppy's only played Soul Silver, really, of the colored games.
I played, of the OGs. I played Soul Silver. I've played Let's Go Pikachu. I played Sword.
Yep.
And I started playing Diamond, but got burnt out on it.
Yeah, that's fair too. So Brayden, Floppy was here one night, and a picture of Machop came up on the screen, and Floppy went, why is he the wrong color?
Yeah.
I went,
Yes, that's right.
And he goes, he's supposed to be green.
Oh my god.
I went, no, he's shiny when he's green. And he went, oh, okay, mine's shiny.
Does that make him any stronger?
So good.
No, it's nothing at all. It's just it's a
What's
Fortnite
the point
skin.
of your stupid shiny shit?
like,
That's not
the-
even.
it's
It's
the
1 in
rarity of it.
60,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if there's no better, then who
It is
cares?
better. It's shiny.
Yeah.
But he can't do anything better, right?
He can sparkle.
But Floppy, when you think about it, that means there's actually 302 Pokemon in the original Pokemon game. You got to catch them all.
302.
Is it like when that thing where there's variants of figures that come out, like Chase Pops and things like that, but the variant is actually a bit shitter and you just don't want it?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
it's the most collectible one, but it looks shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not saying that he looks shit. Like I like.
No, I'm
Machop.
saying Pops look shit.
But I thought
Pops are shit. Fuck you, Pops.
No, they're not. They're just a thing that people collect, mate.
Yeah.
So hilarious timing. So I've been playing this on my phone. I've recently gotten into the habit of listening to Kind of Funny again. They just recently reviewed this game because Nick Scarpino has
Played
been
it for the
playing
first
a
time.
Nuzlocke run that Andy ROM hacked to put a bunch of custom shit in it.
I don't know what Nuzlocke means.
So
Your own rules.
there's a set of rules that Nuzlocke runs pertain to. One of which is if your Pokemon dies, it dies forever, and you have to set it free.
If it's dead, you don't have
Life
to set
at
it free.
faints.
Like if it faints,
Oh, okay.
you have to release it. You don't get
Can
it.
you do
anymore.
that? Can you release Pokemon?
Yeah. And
Alright.
so one of the rules is that. One of the other rules is you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on any route. So when you
What,
go-
like that's the only one you can catch throughout the game?
No,
well, that's the only one for that route.
Oh, okay. So if you pick up like a
If you
fucking
get straight onto Route 1 or whatever it is, and you immediately get a Pidgey, and you're at the point where you can catch Pokemon, and you have to catch that Pidgey. That's
Pidgeys,
it.
they got cool hairstyle.
And then you got nothing else in that route. But yeah, it sounded like it was really fun. It was funny hearing someone who had never played them before review it with modern eyes.
Positive?
Yeah, extremely positive.
Because they're good games.
yeah.
Especially those ones.
Just curious because you
I
know
recommend it.
it's kind of hard to exist now, even if you've not played them and not have an idea of whether they're good or not in your head.
Yeah.
What I really like about these games being available via these brand new iPhone emulators is that, so for example, Pokemon Fire Red, just the cart for that's $125 because collectors of Pokemon carts are freaking insane.
Yep.
Um,
And you know what? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nintendo, you re-release this shit for like $40-$50.
People will buy it.
You will make so much
do
money.
what you did, Nintendo, and boot up an emulator like you did with Star Fox and every other bloody Super Nintendo game on this Nintendo Switch Online, which is just a ROM. You're using emulation of your own games.
Yep.
Just do that, but charge money instead of wasting money on lawyers telling people to stop doing creative shit.
Just do it yourself.
Come on, fuck's sake, Nintendo.
Tell us what you really think.
Anyway, yeah, that's awesome because more people should be able to access those early games, especially
So-
the remakes. They're really good.
Is it available on iPhones?
Yes.
Are they going to make it on good phones as well?
I think the app is available on
you've-
your
if-
Abomination.
If you have something else that isn't an iPhone, you've had Pokemon Fire Red available to you for like 15 years.
So it's only new for iPhones.
Yeah, it's new for us Steve Jobs, Tim Cook cucks.
Tim
Fair.
Cox.
Speaking of cucks,
Yeah, me.
Oh,
Hi. Don't know what that
that's
was.
that was unpleasant. Don't like that.
Imagine the podcast listeners who only heard that sound.
Can you imagine that they have to? That's up to their imagination as to what made that.
Mm.
Better watch the video over on hackthedino.com. Anyway, I finished DuckTales Remastered.
That's cool.
This game's fucking awesome. Still.
So how different is it to the OG?
It plays exactly the same. It's just remastered graphics.
So it just looks nicer.
Yep.
Controls a bit nicer.
And the music is...
And what'd you play this on?
I played this on my Xbox Series S.
On Game Pass?
Yes, because I purchased it when I had a 360 and logged into my account. And because I have Game Pass now, I can access my 360 library. And it was on there. Do you know what wasn't on there, though?
What?
Because it's been delisted. The Korra game.
oof,
But I've still got my original 360 with that on the hard drive.
nice.
Don't know if I can play it, but...
Why not?
Because the license ran out and they didn't renew it.
No, but if it's downloaded on your machine, it should be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's at my parents' place. I should probably look into getting that.
Yeah. This
But
looks really cool.
this
How-
game is freaking awesome.
How long did it take you?
2 hours? Just over 2 hours?
Was that all?
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not a big game.
I'm going to check the old How Long to Beat and see if you did that in remarkably quick time. Or...
I should say the first level was already done. It saves like the first level, but there's only like 6 levels in it. It's not a huge game. But my goodness, what a fantastic game this is. And the music is just delicious.
DuckTales should be done completionist 2.5 hours.
There you go.
Did you completionist it?
I didn't 100% it.
1.5 hours. You took too long.
Well, obviously, I'm an old man. Like, that goes without saying. And then, due to Zach Sabbath's helpful segment last week, convincing me to give Game Pass a go, with some of his suggestions. I decided to fire up the old dollar. I get charged $18 tomorrow. And
What? So you're doing it? Are you paying per month? 'Cause that's the most expensive way to do it.
Yeah, I have for now. I gave it the 2-week trial.
Yep.
And then I think my credit card gets debited tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'll give it a month and then decide if I'm going to keep it. And if I do, I'll probably jump for a year.
Because for a year, it's just about the price of a brand new game.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
But-
Ben. I'm sure Xbox have a bunch of really good exclusives coming out in the next 12 months.
Hey, they got one.
What?
They got Indiana Jones that I really want to play.
Yeah. True, you want to play. We don't know if it's up for grabs as to whether it's going to be a good game or not yet.
That's right. But if I play it
a
before
great
I read any
IP.
reviews, yeah.
But as we'll talk about next week, great IPs don't always make great games.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. It'll have that in it.
Yeah, true.
There you go.
Props a whip.
Wouldn't it be wild if it didn't have
Oh.
that?
Like an off-brand one, they couldn't get the license. And
bum,
ba
bum,
boo
bum.
boo ba
No, it was someone on a recorder. Boo, boo, boo.
Anyway, it's called Bindiana Jones, and it's Bindi, Steve Irwin's daughter.
It's in Banana Bones, and it's just Banana Man.
Eric is Banana Man.
Yes, when he has a banana.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the other game I played. Just downloaded a whole bunch of games. I still want to play Sea of Thieves. So if any of the other dinos are interested in joining me in Sea of Thieves, I'd like to give that a crack.
Did you know that you can get a bucket, you can drink heaps of booze, and then you can throw up in the bucket and throw it at people?
I'm already sold on the game. I don't know why you're pushing harder.
Just let you know. Just make sure that you do everything that's possible.
All right. So I'd like to give that a go. I played the game that Zach Sabbath mentioned for this week's Game Club, which we'll talk about next show. And I also stumbled across a game. It's a game I had my eye on for a while, but seeing it was on Game Pass, I thought, all right, I'm finally going to give it a go.
I saw this, but I don't know what it is.
A little ditty called Arcade Paradise. It's basically the story. It's a first-person perspective.
Yeah.
You are told by your father that over the summer you need to take over the family laundromat, and it's this dingy dive of a place with
Did you just put toast in there?
yeah, bunch of laundry machines, washing machines, as people who are correct like to call them, and dry them. And like you serve customers, you clean it up, you pick up rubbish, you do all chores. But then in the back is like a waiting room, and it's got a couple of arcade games. And then as you're playing this, you notice that the arcade games actually could be a little bit more profitable than the machines. Sorry, someone's pulling gum off a table and Floppy's dry retching.
Gross. It's so stretchy.
You notice that if you put more focus on the arcade machines, you could actually earn more money. But because your dad is this is set in the 80s, by the way, or the 90s.
Why is that so gross?
There's more gum, people. Because it's set in the 90s, it's all about dollars and bucks first, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you decide to go over your dad's head, and with the help of your sibling who works in the council, you start to expand your laundromat. He thinks you're putting in more laundry machines, but you're actually turning it into an arcade. And you get to choose from classic games like Immortal Kombat and like just rip off things. But what's really cool is you can actually go and play those games while you're waiting for the laundry to be done. And then when the laundry's done, you go and put it in the dryer and then fold it up and get money. I thought you were pausing to ask a question.
Isn't the point of a laundromat that people come and do their own laundry?
Well, that's not this type of
Or do you
laundromat.
also offer a service?
It's a service that
Do
they
you
offer.
also do their laundry?
You do their laundry. do. You also have to, like, there's mini games, like the toilet gets clogged. So you're playing mini games to unclog it.
Can't wait to see that.
And you have to defeat the mighty clog. But yeah, this is a hell of a lot of fun. Great way to like waste an hour or two just doing a game loop, getting more money so you can buy more arcade games.
I'd play this.
Yeah, it's great fun. It's on Game Pass now, so you should all give it a go.
I'd play this.
Good
It's
fun
good.
time. Jazz saw me playing it, and she just goes, Ben, did you create a game?
And you went, thank you for that amazing compliment on your opinion of my abilities.
Oh, well, no, I think it's more that she knows. Like, my dream would be to open up
A laundromat.
a laundromat. I've wanted so long to do more washing. Not only is my own stinky jocks enough, I want to get that fresh skid mark smell of other strangers. Hang on there, Floppy. I'll give it a good lick. Yes!
I almost threw up a little bit. Oh.
Anyway, this game's great. Everyone should play it. It's a fun time. You know what else is a fun time? Heading on over to hackthedino.com where you can see all the stuff we do and sign up for our YouTube and sign up for all the other stuff. There, I've plugged it. Moving right along. $20 Retro Challenge. Floppy, what's that all about?
$20 retro challenge for charity this year is we have started the year with $20 each. We can go out and buy something that, as long as it is 15 years old, which is 2009.
You know what released in 2009?
What?
The Wii.
Fuck. As long as it's 15 years old, and we can then sell that item, trade that item, constantly trying to move up to bigger and better things. So at the end of the year, you guys at home can vote on which one of us ended up with the coolest item. Once that award has been given, we then sell everything and donate that money to Beyond Blue, because it is a wonderful charity looking after mental health.
Correct. So, Floppy.
Yes.
Bit of an update.
I do have a bit of an update. I think last time I was on the show, I'd bought a original complete Hero Quest board game from 1989, which
nice.
I'd also sold on. So I managed to double my money on that one. That is the new one, but if you can imagine that from 30 years ago, that one. There we go. So yes, I managed to find through some contacts a complete, really good condition original models and things like that board game, and sold it to a gentleman who this made me very, very happy. I decided not to sell it online through Facebook or anything like that. I reached out to some people I knew in board gaming world and found a gentleman who has had a regular game of Hero Quest going on and off with his dad and his brother, or brother, since they were kids. He's like nigh on 40 now. And his dad has never had a copy. So he bought the original copy and gifted it to his dad, who cried. He was so happy.
That's
so that made me
so
made me very, very happy. But yeah, I bought it for 50. I sold it for 100. So I doubled my money. And then the other day at, I think it was Savers, I came across in the book section an annual from the 80s for Thundercats. You know, one that has like multiple little comic stories in it, and then information, things like that. That's the exact one.
There you go.
That one.
That's cool.
Found that.
That is really cool.
And I bought it for $1.
Awesome.
I'll
Or
have that for
$1.99.
$1.
So maybe $1.99.
$1.99.
Yeah, so I'll see what I can do. I know a gentleman who has just started collecting Thundercats, so I think I might hit him up.
$20.
Charity, mate.
Yeah, that's what I tried. I too have sold some stuff. Actually, I haven't.
You've got something lined up though, don't you?
I've got something lined up. I've got the money to purchase it.
Ooh, do we get to know what it is?
I think I'll wait.
Do we get to hint?
Is
Is it video game or collectible related?
both?
So video game.
Video game collectible, I'd say.
Okay. So I should have said video game
So
or
like a Chaos Emerald? Like a...
Yes, no, it's the head of the original Sonic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, little
Wow.
known fact. Yeah.
stuffed.
Not stuffed. No, it's all quite gangrenous. The
Gross.
old
It's in a
fleshy
jar with some old formaldehyde.
pickled Sonic. That's why he likes chili dogs,
Ooh.
to save those retinas.
It's a signed copy of Russell Grant's astrology.
Correct, Michael Towns in the live chat. I wouldn't sell that. That would go into my keepsakes.
I would fucking burn that.
I got a copy of it. I bought one at Cash Converters for $1. And the guy went, "What?" And I went,
You
"It's
went,
funny."
yes, I know, I'm paying $1. It should be 50 cents.
Anyway, Brayden, how's your retro challenge hunting?
Good. I haven't sold or bought anything more, but I keep my eye out, and I'm hoping to stumble across some cool stuff soon.
So Anto, to my knowledge, hasn't done anything yet. But as I said to him last show, well, at least at the end of it, you have $20 to donate to charity.
I mean, it's better than $0.
That's
It's
correct.
true. Every little bit helps.
That is correct.
Oh, sorry. I thought I might tell. I'm sitting now on a $135,
Nice.
a DS game, and the annual.
Hell
So
yeah.
I think I've got $77 and a Hercules 2 bag somewhere
That you can't find.
that I can't find.
So at the end, if you can't find that, you're just going to donate that $2.
Yeah, I'll have to.
It was $2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was $2. And then I've also got the first of the Grand Admiral Thrawn series from the original.
Oh, the books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
cool.
The
Nice.
very first one of that.
That's very cool.
No one's bitten on it yet. Probably because I'm asking $15 for it, but it's fucking charity. Tight ass. Anyway, Hey, speaking of tight asses, Nintendo.
Well, yeah.
I'm real negative against Nintendo tonight, aren't I? I've just
Very
had
out
enough.
of character for you,
Yeah.
Mr. Nintendo,
Pretty
Bentendo.
Rich, who has the word Nintendo on him and in front of him.
Oh, I have. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got.
Hey, he's getting them out.
Cyber
Hey.
ninjas, bit of samurai.
Um,
Cyberpunk.
so you know those Mario Maker games?
Yes.
They're pretty cool, yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty, not bad.
I picked one up on the 3DS yesterday.
Yeah, had their moment in the sun. Now everyone's forgotten about them. One person who hasn't forgotten about them are two game developers / hackers called Arthur Realty and Rovertronic.
Get better names.
They've released Mario 64 Builder. Check this magic out.
Oh, wow.
You can download and play via a ROM emulation
For
suite.
how long?
Well, that remains to be seen. But this game looks exactly like Mario 64,
That's amazing.
and you can build your own levels. And they even have like levels there that you can just custom.
That's so good.
Preloaded games. They have plenty of. I'm just reading off the screen now. They've got plenty of tools,
Plenty of
including enemies and blocks. But yeah, it's really easy to switch in between levels, how those levels work, how they join, where you put the stars. You can make little mini quests throughout the whole thing. It looks great, and I just can't believe Nintendo again leaving money on the table for something like this.
Do you think they will do a Mario Maker 3 and
It is pointless to ask questions like this because no one knows what the fuck Nintendo is or isn't doing.
True.
Like, you can never tell.
Do you think they're not doing it out of spite now?
I just don't think they care about anyone or anything. It's like, no, we're doing this. Oh, but polls say that viewers would pay money for I don't care. No, we're doing this.
You know what? I sort of see their point, though, where in the fact that they're doing... I'm not defending them not doing this. It's just playing devil's advocate for a second. I kind of like the fact that they go, no, this is our vision. We're going to do this. If people buy it, that's great. If people don't, it's our choice.
Yep.
And, we made a comment earlier before the show about about the original Sonic movie design and how, like, it's terrible. And it is far better now. But how gross is it that the public caused such a stir that artists were forced to change their creation to suit?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that I was going somewhere with that. Sorry.
You got distracted by this awesome game.
Yeah, I really did. But I kind of dig that they are not just bowing to the whim of everyone, and they are going, no, we have a plan. We would like to do this. If it doesn't sell, I'm sure they'll not do it. But
Yeah. Oh, just virtual.
only other thing, do the cool things, man.
Yeah, do the stuff we want. Otherwise, pirates are going to make it, and then you're going to miss out on money, and the pirates are going to get money, and then piracy wins, and then I have to go steal a car because that's how it works.
You wouldn't steal a wallet.
I probably that too. Look, you're turning me into a criminal, Nintendo.
Have you got
Stop
what
it.
you paid for?
Yeah.
Sorry, 90s. Anyone not born in the 90s or
Oh,
80s?
they know it. What are our thoughts on such a wonderful thing?
I think
Brayden?
that looks... Oh,
I think it looked amazing. Like the fact that it runs in engine is insane.
I already said Brayden. Other one.
Kent Clark.
Yes.
All right, hang on, sorry. Floppy.
Oh, what a silly Kent.
Oh, actually, no, I can't see properly. No, I think it looks really cool. I like that it exists. Of course, we've seen these things before, and it probably will get taken down. Is it something that I personally would play? Probably not. I don't like to build games. I like to play them. But I'm impressed with the quality of it. Definitely.
I think if the Dino PC could run it, I'd boot it up and go, oh, I don't want to build another game.
No, I don't like games. I don't like IKEA games.
I had fun with the first Mario Maker and the second Mario Maker, and then just, done. Although the Mario Maker series did convince Nintendo to bring back 2D Mario games. I do know that much.
Wasn't there always 2D Mario games?
Yeah, but they hadn't had them for a long, long
They hadn't
time.
had a new
until,
one. They ported them, right? Yeah, they ported
exactly.
them.
Until the original Mario Maker came out, and they went, "Oh, hang on,
And then
people
they
still
brought
want to
out
play this."
Wonder.
Yeah. Oh, how good's Wonder? Oh, man.
I never went back to Fidget. I fell off it. Mario vs. Donkey Kong was better than Wonder.
Wow.
That's my opinion.
Heard it here first. Speaking of opinions, Sony has an opinion.
Yes?
They released yesterday at an event.
I missed this completely.
That what their vision of the future of Sony is like.
Is
what
it just
they can
piles
see,
of money?
what they can see the world being. And I found this little video because it gives a really good illustration of what they think the future of game development is.
Is that what the offices look like?
Yeah, so you can see here a lady at the desk drawing some concept art, and she puts on some cool glasses
Like
and
AR
boom.
glasses?
Yeah, all of a sudden she's in a virtual world, like in a virtual reality, designing her 3D, and just like that, couple of pen strokes, it's a fully realized 3D model, and it moves around and is now on the bench where other devs are coming in and talking about the future and just holding out their hand and a planet pops up and
I think
then
that's
another one.
metaphorical, mate.
No,
I don't
no,
think that's literal.
This is the future of Sony's game devs. See, they got the palette change there. They got lighting. They're instructing the way that the spaceship goes, and it's a really hard-working team of 5 people who are able to piece this masterpiece of a game together. They're arguing about the storyline by moving slides around on Iron Man's whiteboard. It's a really good look at the future. And there you go. You just swipe right and the game's published to everyone out there in their pieces of glass that they play everything on and their oval shaped things. And this goddamn controller right here.
That is cool.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, but it's cool. I think you might be taking that a little bit literally, or are you being a little bit sarcastic?
Me?
Yeah.
When am I ever sarcastic?
Because I don't think that's meant to say that there's only going to be 5 people making a game. I just think it would look silly if there was 1,000 people on there all doing the same thing.
No, that's how easy it is to make a game.
I think it's demonstrating concepts that you could be inside the game while creating
It's demonstrating how much
cool.
money they could make with a popular game with a team of only 5 people who can magic it.
I think you're reading into things that aren't there.
Really?
Correct. Yes.
Have you heard about my friend AI?
Yes.
But that's what they're all relying
But
on.
I didn't see that.
That's what they're all
I
relying
think
on.
you're projecting, Ben.
And now child labor. There you go. Frickin' Sony.
Yes. I think they're just demonstrating the concept ideas of creating games from within the game, basically, using like AR.
Brayden?
Yeah, I watched this today. This is the cringiest shit I've ever seen.
Yes.
It's so incredible. Floppy, I wish you could like hear the narration.
Oh, I'm
over
going to
it.
be hearing it at some point.
Oh my god, it is so cringy, and like the amount of people that would have worked on this, and like the approval process, and the VFX teams, and like everyone working on it, and just I hope that there were people working on it where they were like, man, this sucks, hey, but it's a paycheck. Like, I hope people weren't excited about this.
I hope people were paid big.
Yeah, big time. Because, like...
What is that?
That's their phone.
That's the next Sony Walkman. What are you talking about?
I think it looks cool.
I also like how the 2 big franchises in their fun AR theme park they've got is Horizon Zero Dawn and Ghostbusters.
Oh, yes, that classic Sony franchise.
Yeah, those are their 2 things. That's it. What's that in the background? Oh, there was one more.
Wasn't there a Spider-Man back there?
What's that?
Uh,
It's fucking Jumanji. Oh my god, what is this?
yeah. Fuck yeah, great game.
That's hilarious.
Michael Townsend in the live chat says it looks like an Indiegogo pitch. Yeah, where is Papapa the rapper? Papapa
the rapper had a big
the rapper.
falling out with Sony Music after his, big
decline into
cancellation.
alcoholism.
Yeah.
You got onto crack, all right?
All right, I guess it's time for tots. Wow, we're running really early. So if anyone wants to say anything,
Are we
feel
really?
free to
It's
jump
like
in.
15 minutes to...
Yeah, anyway. I've decided we're going to look at video games' biggest bastards. That's right. Not the Bobby Kotick's of the world. No, because we know that he takes out that crown, the slimy piece of shit.
Bigger
Rotten
bastards than
hell
Bobby Kotick even.
piece of shit. We're talking about the in-game bastards that you don't even know were bastards, but believe me, I know a bastard when I sniff one's soiled underwear.
I've got a mouthful of food, man.
Okay, here we go. And this is the definitive list, so these numbers are correct. So coming in at number 5 at the 5 biggest bastards in video games, we're going to Ocarina of Time. I'm talking about you, Middo, you little twerp.
Is that the little fairy?
Yeah, or as I like to call him, this little prick. He bullied Link because Link was different. He got
Wow.
the other fairies to gang up on Link for Link's whole life,
Wow.
teasing and being mean to him. Then this little shit wouldn't let Link leave. Bloody hell, Ben, right better. Without a shield and a sword. I just wish you got to stab him on the way out as a lesson to the rest
Didn't
of the
he
bullies.
make a really annoying sound too?
No, that was
Now-
Navi,
Oh, okay.
infamously.
So Navi's the little fairy, the glowing one, right?
Yes, Navi's is the little fairy that he teases you for not having. So because you're not a real Kokiri, you were born without a fairy partner. I
So
don't
why
know
are
how
you
that
not
works
a real
either.
Kokiri?
Because you're actually a Hylian. And that's the big reveal at the start of the game. You're not a fairy, you're a Hylian.
Did you not know this already?
No, because you were abandoned.
Is that like the starter elf?
When he doesn't realise he's an elf, and he's like
doesn't
14
realise
times
he's an
bigger
know.
than anyone else.
Ocarina of Time came before Elf.
I know, but that
yeah,
was
but
my
elf did it better.
wonderful process.
Get fucked, you piece of shit.
Come on, Will Ferrell did it better than Link.
Will Ferrell doesn't do anything better.
He's
Besides dying,
be
I haven't
6
seen that yet.
Be 6 foot tall.
But you're over 6 foot tall, so therefore
That's
you did it
correct.
better.
But yeah, no, I haven't finished this game, but I do. Well, I barely got through it. Remember when I first started playing it, I couldn't figure out how to get into the castle.
That's right. You go up the hill.
Yeah,
Can you do
I was
that?
like, I just kept sticking to the paths, and I'm like, this is bullshit. These dickheads on the paths won't let me pass. Have you tried going up the hill? I was like, oh, well, no.
Shut up.
I'll go do that then.
Number 4 on video games' biggest bastards, Blue, aka Gary Oak. So no, I'll smell you later, Gary. Pokemon has not had an arsehole rival since Gary or Blue. Wonder why.
So I only learned last week, chatting to friend of the show, V to the Z, that because I recently watched the first episode of the Pokemon cartoon. Never seen it before. I've seen bits and pieces, never watched it through. And so I didn't actually know how Ash got Pikachu and all of that. But I watched it and I didn't realize that Gary in that was blue from this and Ash was red.
Yep.
I had no idea. So that was mind blown.
Wow.
But yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, and Gary's, what a wanker.
Yeah.
Professor Oak's son?
Grandkid.
What a little shit.
Yeah, that's why he's in the list.
Why the fuck doesn't Professor Oak smack that kid around the side of the head?
So, Blue negged you out of nowhere, even choosing the Pokemon that your starter is weak against to try and get one up on you. He's entitled and arrogant. Blue is a real piece of shit. But his Rattata died in a battle, so it's kind of hard to hate him too much, especially when you embarrass him at the end of the game by ending his championship reign at 10 minutes.
Hang on.
Spoiler.
His Pokemon died?
Yeah.
Like flat out dead, not like fainted?
Well,
Like shit trainer?
it's a fan theory. So he has a Rattata
yep.
for a majority of the game, and then all of a sudden he doesn't have the Rattata anymore, and you assume, oh yeah, like he's just swapped it out. That's no big deal. But then he's at the Pokemon Graveyard Memorial in front of a grave being sad, and people have gone, oh yeah, he pushed his Rattata too much and killed it.
Wow. That's a bit dark.
Yeah, there's lots of dark Pokemon theories. It's great.
I also only learned this year about, Mimikyu?
Yep.
That Mimikyu is a Pokemon, correct me if I'm wrong, a Pokemon that if you see it, you die.
Yeah.
And it's so needy to be loved that it thinks, it idolizes Pikachu, so it wears a costume of Pikachu.
Jealous of Pikachu. It wants to be Pikachu.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a
And that's why its
Pikachu
head's
costume.
because it's not actually where the Pokemon is. And the little armholes, what I thought were armholes or arms or something, are its eyes. That's terrifying.
So Mimikyu as well in the game, its head goes to the side when it takes its first hit. So that's sort of like it's sturdy.
So
It's a game mechanic.
the head is just a puppet part. The Mimikyu's in the bottom. That's its eye holes
Correct.
down the front. Yeah.
Yep. Wait till you see this though. Can we bring up a picture of Wobbuffet?
What?
Bring up a picture of
Is that like
Wobbuffet.
Boba Fett but said by Jonathan Wass?
Yes, correct. He's back. Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet. So if you've watched the Pokemon anime, you would have known who Wobbuffet is. Basically a big blue balloon type character. But again, fan theory. So see Wobbuffet there? He's there being a big happy boy. There's
Yep.
rumors that his tail is the actual Pokemon and that Wobbuffet is just a distraction.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
So,
Like,
as
like a
Afronex-
lizard
Yep.
that has like a tail that looks like the head?
Yep. So Afronex in the live chat has said, isn't a tank of a Pokemon? Correct. Wobbuffet is known as an Uber Pokemon or Uber Power. It's actually banned from every video game competition because it has Mirror Coat and Destiny Bond.
Don't know what either of those
He's
are.
an Omega level mutant.
Yeah, basically. So Destiny Bond, basically whatever happens to it also happens to the attacker.
So if you attack it, you do yourself damage.
Correct. So
So-
if you
so you're
sweep
fucked.
it, so if you
If
sweep
it's stronger than you, you're ruined.
yeah, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's
How
an
do you
Uber
beat
Pokemon. You don't, which is why it's banned from comps. You're not allowed to use it. They're a very popular Pokemon. But yeah, the little tail is rumored to be the actual Pokemon.
That's
pretty
interesting.
Right. You know what else is interesting?
What?
Number 3 on my list of biggest bastards in video games. And I'm calling you out, Falco Lombardi.
Is that Falco from Captain Falco? Falco from Star Fox?
Correct. So he doesn't say thank you, ever. He once left the team because he was bored.
Wow. Asshole.
He's sarcastic, has no respect for you or what you try and do for them. In fact, I think Falco's my dad.
I hadn't. Oh shit, Ben.
I hadn't read that bit.
Yeah, I didn't read that bit either. That's good.
You think it's a joke, but
No, why is he?
it's not a joke.
What if I
doing
just?
this?
What if I just left that in the corner for the rest of the show?
Please don't. It's making me somewhat uneasy.
Nice one, Fox. Why don't you try again?
Oh, gee. Is that what he's like?
Sure.
What a prick.
He is a real prick.
Is
Why don't
he?
you save some for the rest of us?
Isn't there also a wolf and a frog?
Yep, that's Sippy. He goes,
Which one's
Fox,
Sippy?
no!
Is that the wolf or the frog?
That's the frog.
You'll
Okay.
never guess the wolf's name.
Is it Wolfie?
It's Wolf.
Oh, Jesus.
And his brother, Jeff.
Stephen.
Okay, number two. Number 2, biggest bastards in video games. We've all played this. We all know this bastard very well. We've all wanted a piece of this bastard. I'm talking about the dog from Duck Hunt. Yeah, that's him.
Really? He's such a good fellow that just retrieves everything that you...
You know, if I walked around sniffing other people's butts, I wouldn't be so quick to laugh like a judgmental prick.
You do walk around sniffing other people's butts.
That's beside the point. No, I sniff their underwear. Their soiled underwear. There's a difference.
Why is that worse? I don't know why that's worse, but it is.
Because it's been there festering for a while. It's mixed in there with the sweat. It's a good old melting pot of all the essence that person has available to you. So the worst part of this is that the dog can't be shot. And I don't care what you say, you tried. All of you out there, you tried to shoot that
I've never
dog.
tried to shoot the dog.
You tried to shoot that dog, Floppy.
Incorrect.
You tried to shoot that dog when he was laughing his face off at you.
Incorrect.
You tried.
Because look what he does. He retrieves everything for you. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's gathering up corpses.
Yeah, that you shoot.
And then he laughs at you.
Oh, just a different colour one. Get it.
Yeah, it's worth bonus points.
Do you like ducks?
I like ducking.
Okay. If you go to
It's great fun.
if you go to Dangerfield at the moment, they've got a whole range of like duck wear.
Duckware.
Yeah, you can get a hoodie that when you pull the hood over, it's like a mallard's head and beak.
So he'd be darkware dark.
Yes, very much so. You can get a cardi that's just got like ducks on it, and one of them's like standing on top of another duck and shit. It's cool. Dangerfield, mate. Get some of that shit on.
I don't think Dangerfield sell this.
Why not?
That second one in is I think the cardi I was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of mallards and stuff.
Here's a kit.
Hack the Dino Gaming Cast.
Talking about duck jumpers.
Fucking love ducks. Are you kidding me?
You're going to look up a duck hoodie from Dangerfield.
Dangerfield duck.
And then we'll get to number 1.
Look,
of the
we're all-
video game bastard.
We're all big fans of ducks, but it's kind of paltry in comparison to the number one.
Can't find it. These
The
overalls
number
cute, though.
one video game bastard. This bastard, a lot of people would disagree. But I have a list to try and convince you both and you out there, to the dozens of people watching and listening to the show, that the biggest bastard in video games is none other
Kojima. What?
than Mario.
Oh!
Okay, I'm just going to read my list.
Really?
He's a psychopath. He constantly negs his brother, causing Luigi to live in constant fear. As
Oh
we
my
can
God.
see here from Luigi's victory scene, this is when Luigi wins tennis. Mario comes on clapping his hands, steps on his foot, and then slaps him across the back really hard. So Luigi goes, "Ow, what are you doing?"
What a prick.
Number 1. Point number 2. Canonically, every time Mario smashes a brick in Super Mario Bros. 1, he is killing a member of the Mushroom Kingdom. That's right. Bowser turned everyone in the Mushroom Kingdom into bricks. It's in the instruction manual of the original game.
Really?
Yep. Number 3.
Wow.
In order to make Yoshi eat an enemy with its tongue,
Oh.
in Super Mario World, he punches a dinosaur in the back of the head.
I remember watching a thing about this and they slowed it right down. Yeah, that's it. And he
Yeah.
punches him.
And you know who was this was confirmed by?
The creator.
Yeah, Miyamoto. Miyamoto confirmed it.
He went, yeah, like, punches the dick.
Number 4.
I mean, Dino.
Then Mario sends Yoshi to die in order to get the boost so he can reach a flag right up the top of a pole.
Sends him to die?
Rather than letting a little dino live and get a lower score.
He sends him to die?
So when you're jumping over a cliff and there's a flag post,
yeah.
you can jump off your Yoshi, sending them to the pit below,
Oh!
and you get to the end
Oh!
and save yourself.
Oh!
He tried to kill a baby gorilla who was only trying to save its father from the guy who was holding him hostage in a cage. That's right, Donkey Kong Jr. Look it up. Mario's the bad guy, kidnaps Donkey Kong, tries to kill his infant son.
Holy shit.
Mario saves
So
the princess.
infant, he's even wearing a nappy.
Mario saves the princess, but never protects her. He just kind of stands around while Bowser's running away with Peach in his clutches. It's all about that chase for Mario.
It's true. He could, what's the word I'm looking for?
Bitch slap.
Well, he could stop the whole thing.
Yeah.
He could prevent it.
Okay, I've got a couple more here.
Okay.
He invites his friends' enemies to parties and to play sport and even race cars with him.
He does do that, doesn't he? But do you think he just does that so that he can hit him with power-ups?
No, I think he does
even
it
that's
to...
a bit of a sadist
It's a
thing.
power play. He's just swinging his big dick around. Look, I can invite whoever I want. Come on, stop me.
Do you reckon he's got little man, big dick thing going on?
I
Is he going to be a tripod?
have not done the research into that.
He's actually only got one leg.
Okay, here we go.
I think that was bonus level in Mario 69.
Oh!
Hi-oh!
Mario possesses living beings, taking over their body without their permission and leaving them with no free will, as seen in Mario Odyssey.
Oh!
Just takes over a living creature,
Dinosaur.
does whatever he wants with their body. Whatever he wants, because he's fucking Mario.
Wow.
He stomps on animals who really aren't going after him.
No, they're not. They're just existing in the space, aren't they?
You can jump over a Goomba, and it'll just keep on going on its way. Won't come after you.
Yeah.
It's just walking along.
Yeah. Wow, Mario's a dick.
Finds a lot of money out there,
Yeah.
like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of free coins, keeps it all for himself.
Gives it none of it to homeless.
All in his fucking little pockets. Mario. And possibly the most disturbing, Mario poses as a doctor and gives out medication.
Dr. Mario! You're not a real doctor.
He's not a real doctor, yet he's given out free meds.
You don't know what they do. Oh my gosh. It's confirmed here. Mario gives you roofies. And then gets his big dong.
So, have I convinced you? Is Mario the biggest bastard in video games?
I think he is, Ben.
Brayden?
Well, I mean, I think we just saw the main piece of evidence that we need for this in this screen grab here. I saw it just
When he
before,
shrunk that guy's head?
No, there was a clip of Mario, and he was dancing in what's looked to be hell, and he seemed pretty happy with himself.
It's because he controls hell.
He is
Here somewhere.
Satan.
There it is. Look at him.
What is that? That's weird. That's
There
also
he
weird.
is.
He looks really happy about that.
It's everyone's favorite
Also, why
monster.
is his mustache and eyebrows such a different color to his hair?
Because he dyes them, because he's actually going grey. Doesn't want you to
Mate,
know that,
just
because he's an
own that
egoist.
shit.
Yeah, why not?
I know. Look, you could look this good too, Mario.
He couldn't. Do you know why?
Why?
He's an evil prick. We're in the Hack the Dino. This has been our gaming cast. I'm sorry.